On Your Sideline.
Sponsored by Chandler Law Firm.
You know the drill by now. Alyssa, Joe, Augusta National Women's Amateur, round 2 in the books. This tournament has already shattered records. We saw that in the first round with Megan Caddy setting a tournament record with that low round of 63. Today, no different.
Yeah, it sure wasn't. The next 18 gave us the lowest cut in the history of this young tournament at 1 under par, setting the stage for another possibility out there, Alyssa. We could have the first ever repeat champion. Lottie Woad and Kiara Romero now tied for first at 9 under heading into championship Saturday.
At this point last year, Lottie Woad was 2 shots ahead at 5 under. A smooth start for Woad on the back 9. She birdied twice and managed to save par through the other 7. It wasn't a bogey-free round, though, for the defending champ. She picked 1 up on 8 before finishing. Still, her 65 Wednesday and 70 in round 2 are her best 2 rounds to date through her 3 years of competition.
This is only the 3rd time that there has been co-leaders of the Augusta National Women's Amateur going into Saturday. After a 67 Wednesday, the second round became a cat and mouse game on the leaderboard. Romero finished with 3 straight birdies, tying Woad at first. Romero failed to make the cut last year, and Woad finished 13th the year prior to winning it. That's just what 365 days can do.
After the first 9 holes of the first day last year, I think I was like 4 under. And everything just went downhill after that. And I think I was just kind of pushing too much into the thought of me winning the tournament. And this year I'm just kind of out here just trying to play my best game and see what happens.
I think I can definitely use last year. You know, I had the lead, then lost it. So tomorrow, if that happens again, then I know that I've, come back from there before. So I guess it's positive memories.
Here's a look at the top 10 through 2 rounds. Romero and Woad holding that top spot. Not much room to breathe with a 3-way tie for 3rd. Andre Revuelta with a 66, catapulting her into the top 3.
Not the only 66 out there today. Last year's Sage Valley Junior Invitational Champion Asterisk Tally tallying up 7 birdies on her second round scorecard. And the number 2 amateur in the world, Jasmine Koo, with a solid round of 3 under to get her into the top 10. And Megan Caddy was the leader when she walked on the tee of number 1 on Thursday, but by the time she finished the 4th hole, she no longer held that spot. Caddy would fight back towards the middle part of her round, even getting back in a tie for the lead with Woad at one point, but 2 costly bogeys on 13 and 14 dropped her back down. She now sits just 1 back in a tie for 3rd at 8 under par.
Ella Golitsky wavered on that cut line, shuffling above and under that projected cut all afternoon. When she was starting her back 9, the South Carolina golfer bogeyed 11, her 3rd of the day, before dropping back to 2 under on 14. The same score she finished with. Louise Ridquist played with one of the best groups of the day with Lottie Woad and Jasmine Koo. Ridquist had 2 eagles, 1 on 3, the other on 18 that you see there, where of course she had to do the eagle flap to end it. She's 2 under into Saturday. Here's what she had to say about that 18 play. But real quick, Hannah Darling couldn't come back from that first round of 75. That 1 under cut line just too far out of reach by the end at 3 over. Even they knew it was going to be tight.
I kind of knew that it was going to be around even or 1 under, like even approaching today with how pretty scoreable it is out there. So knowing that I bogeyed 17 and then, was kind of pumped for the 18th drive a little extra, and then going for it on an 18 was not, given, but with the lie I had and the number I had, it was a perfect 3-wood.
Georgia's Katarina Don will officially retire the amateur bags too. Don, along with Caddy and former dog coach Josh Brewer, ended her run at 4 over.
Former Augusta Jaguar Mirabelle Ting had her best round at the Augusta National Women's Amateur. She shot a low round of 68, a huge improvement from the first round of 76. Her outing pulled her even, but that cut line not generous in the end. Ting is out. And the group of people on the course that can sometimes go unnoticed out there are the caddies. Each one has a unique story, and every golfer has more to tell than you'll probably ever know.
Joe, you caught up with some of the golfers and the caddies out in round 2, taking you inside the personal relationships you may never even think about.
Who's your caddy?
My brother is caddying for me this week.
My mom, Brooke Riley. She's my assistant coach at Stanford.
From family, friends, and coaches, everyone out at the Augusta National Women's Amateur chose their caddy for a reason.
It was her first year at Stanford when it was my freshman year, so Yeah, we have a lot of fun, good chemistry, so she keeps it easy.
We have a good relationship and we kind of bicker a little bit sometimes, but we try to keep it pretty calm.
While it might be hard to disagree with your mom, it's easy to tell your brother what to do.
I'm the one who's making the decision and he knows that, so it's not a problem at all.
And you did say he's older than you?
Yes.
So little
Yes.
sister giving older brother instructions. How does that feel?
It feels good for me. I don't know about him.
Some of the caddies in the field with history of their own.
She's made the cut at Champions Retreat. She played at Northwestern. So in 2020, she made the cut at this tournament.
And plenty of golfers who wish they could see the same face next to them every time they compete.
I told her before I wish I could make her my age so she could caddy for me on tour my whole career, but you might have to retire sometime.
And we know she probably gives great advice because she's a former LPGA Tour player too. Even during tough rounds, those duos on the course have been all smiles through round 2, even round 1, because at the end of the day, there can only be one winner. So you got to have some fun out there while you can.
Yeah, that's right. That one winner will be decided in the 3rd and final round, which means that's a goodbye to Champions Retreat on the week and a hello, friends, to the final 32 golfers at Augusta National Golf Club on Saturday.